All right, I'm going to show you with a thermal camera how well it distributes the heat. So look at this, all around, except for the top of the actual ring, because that's where the heat actually ends, but it concentrates right in the center, if you guys can see. Great distribution of heat, and you can see it on the thermal camera. All right, today we're on my kitchen, and I'm very excited to bring you guys this new pan I got, including with the cover. Now we're gonna test it out and see how well it works, but look how durable it looks. Now, if you guys can see this is actually a steel handle here. It's actually a stainless steel, so that you can put probably together in an oven. Before you actually start using it, you gotta pre-season, all right? So what you do is you wash it, you rinse it, you dry it up. Once you dry it up, then you put a little bit of oil, your favorite oil, let it sit there for 2 or 3 minutes. Once it's seasoned up, it's ready to use. And see how well it works. Now, this is a large pan. You could make your sauces in your breakfast, lunch, and dinners, including, like I said, the cover, and it does have steam release here. So, all right, once you rinse it off, we're gonna dry it out. So let's go ahead and dry it up. And I like to actually run olive oil. I'm gonna show you guys what I do too when I season them. So what I do is I grab a towel, not a fabric towel, but just a regular towel because I don't want any lint or anything like that. Run the oil completely, run it through the whole thing, and continue to do this. Once in a while, come in here, add a little bit of oil. We're gonna do the cheese test. In case it sticks to the pan, it's no good. If it doesn't stick, it's pretty good. So we're gonna see if we can fry it. There it goes, flip it. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. Well, you have to wait for it to grab on, but look at the cheese. Didn't stick to any of the pan. I like this. Wow, well made pan. If you ever had cheese, just grilled cheese like that. Right now, I didn't use any oil, if you guys can see it. It's all the oil naturally from the cheese, the fat, but it distributes very well. And just make sure it doesn't, I'm gonna show you guys what you can do with the cheese. And this is like a live footage, so you guys can see it. I didn't stop it at all because I wanna show you guys. Well, it's not moving, but it's still sticking. But look at that. You can flip it. Like a little bit more little charcoal. Get that little color like that, crisp and going. Look at that, beautiful. This is a beautiful pan. I like this. So if your pan can do this, it can do anything. So I took out the cheese and just oil it up a little bit, not too much for seasoning. Take out the cheese. Look at the cheese pieces. They didn't even stick to the pan. They stick to the actual the napkin. Look at that. Take out the cheese completely. All right, so we've had the pan preheated. I like to put a little bit of butter, some garlic, burn some garlic off with it. I'm gonna bring it down to low. All right, we'll distribute. Put some garlic in there. And I'm gonna show you guys a secret I have, all right? I don't like to share my secrets too much on cooking, but I'm gonna bring the piece de resistance, which I like to use a little bit dash of soy sauce, all right? Just a little bit. Whoops, 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 whoops. Not just kidding, just a little bit more. I like the soy sauce. Get that going. And a little aguacate sauce. Oil, I'm sorry. Just a little bit to distribute it well, because we're gonna cook 3 ingredients in here at the same time and get the juices going, flowing, making them move. So once, I like to do the meat first sometimes to get that oil and the taste of the meat into the actual vegetables I'm gonna cook too, but distribute it nice and well. How many large pieces of meat can we fit in here? We're gonna find out right now, all right? We'll find out. So there's one right here, big piece of meat. We're gonna open it up, get distribute. Look at this, this is a large piece. This is actually 2 pieces in one, all right? So open it up, whoa, open it up. It takes a lot of space on this meat, but it gives you good sauces. We'll distribute. I'm gonna cook 2 big pieces of meat. This is good enough if you have a large family. You're gonna cook for 3 or 4 people. You can cook faster with the actual pan. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. Which I'm a dum-dum. I forgot to add my onions, but we're gonna give them some flavor on the onions, all right? Distribute well. Presentation is always crucial. So we're gonna put some meats in here. Look at that. Beautiful. Now to collect some of the juices, like I was mentioning earlier, we like to cover this up, get that going, vaporize the stuff. Oh, and now another great thing is I like to do, because I put onions and stuff, I put tortillas on the top. It's just another different level of flavor. I'm gonna show you because I'm Latino. I like to do that in the end. So we're gonna wait for this to distribute more of the oils all around, get that juices going. And then at the end, we're gonna put the asparagus in there, put a little bit more butter, garlic, and let it go. All right, like I said, I like to put tortillas on my meals, which is not good, but it tastes good. So we're gonna put 3 of them in here to distribute. And because I have the lid on, I could pick it up because it's not hot, all right? It distributes the heat pretty good. It steams it up, and we're gonna steam some tortillas in here. I like to do that. Distribute 1 here, get some juices going here, 2, and cover it up, 2 or 3. Well, we're gonna put 4, just to make sure we have enough. I like to put these, instead of bread, these are thinner and smaller, a little bit better. Remove this one here, put it on the top, and it's gonna soak up some of the juices. Like I said, put it in there, distribute, steam them up, and it's gonna look good. They're gonna taste good. We're gonna flip them over. Like I said, they're steamed, so just be careful. Some of them break apart, but look at that. It gives you a little taste, gets a bunch of the oils out. This one broke apart a little bit, so look at that. Get that nice crispy. Look at all the juices it got. Well cooked. Look at that. Now we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Get that going. Get the caramelized onions. Asparagus. Throw them all in there. Get that going. Let's go faster. Because we're gonna steam them up a little bit. Because I like to steam them up just a little bit, I'm gonna add a little bit of my favorite beer or water, but we're gonna do water in this case. A little bit of water, just a little bit, so you can steam it up, let it get going, and get all those juices. And also, it helps the actual pan clean up a little bit better. So, because we're gonna steam them up, and we like to rotate them, make sure everything gets the juices. Once we do that, we churn it down just a little bit, and we cover it up. And because this thing's not hot, cover it up, turn it down just maybe 1 notch, wait a while, and food's gonna be ready. All right, time to take out the vegetables. And this thing is not hot. As I was telling you, look at that. Well distributed, well cooked, onions, caramelized, everything gives a good flavor. It's gonna continue to do it. Now, we're gonna let it cool off. And what I like to do when it's a little hot, warm, I like to clean it up and just to get out some of the gunk. So some of the gunk comes off easily right now. It's the best time to actually clean some of the gunk off. And look at that. Then we'll wash it a little bit. And look at that, beautiful. Taking all the gunk off. That's all the stuff that just came off automatically. And a little bit burnt part, we're gonna clean it out. Very simple, look at that, beautiful, look at that. I'm gonna let it cool off, and then we're gonna rinse it, and that's it. All right, at the end of the day, look how easy it is to clean it. You know, just run a couple of water, soap. Look, nothing stick to it. You see that right there? The grease, because it's stainless. Look how easy it is to come out. Nothing sticks to it. Look at that, look at that.